Draze.
Now I was brought up in a small village in Zimbabwe called Dangamvuda. My address was P35B. Try to look that up on a map, boy. Anyways, I just remember the feeling, the vibe of the life. You know what I mean? Like, we ate whatever my grandma had in the garden, you know what I mean? She had the mango tree. We used to eat the greens from the garden, the tomatoes, all of that. You know, the chicken, they kill it right there. You gonna eat it for dinner tonight? That's real life. But I remember after all that, we didn't really have TV or nothing like that. So they would set a fire and we'd all go sit around the fire. We would sing, play games and tell stories, you know? They told me, where your treasure is, there your heart will be. So I spend money with folks who look just like me. I know in every hood that there's a Nipsey, but you won't rock with him until he's on TV, but not me, nope. It's all black everything. Might buy the wife's emoji diamonds for the wedding ring. I don't understand those who don't support their own. I can tell you what I'm on, but you probably wouldn't know I'm different with mine. Watch came from Tally and Twine, freshly fitted from Katula. I shop Zuvu online, ladies. Why go to Asians when you can go down to powder? Wigs from there, when there's royal strands here. I need you to care. Leave that Victoria's Secret there for that Savage Fenty. Matter of fact, a couple pair. Nah, this ain't no trend. Black business, how I live. From my wife to the kid, whole squad know what it is. I bank with One United. I stream my music from Tidal. I stopped seeing people with melanin as a rival. Sipping that Earl Stevens, a rock on the rocks, nigga. International Draze, my celly service from Figures. Sometimes I rock with Uber, sometimes I keep it moving. I shop at Simply Wholesome, I'm watching what I'm consuming. Nah, I ain't no vegan, the reason in Trap Kitchen. That mac and cheese from my 2 cents. Linda, listen, this is the art of homage. Yahweh on my back. How is it contradicting if the savior is black? I'm different, I know. I wipe my ass with freedom tissue. You say I'm going too far, I say self-love is your issue. And I don't need a billion of us, I just need a few. And some white folks who ain't afraid of equality too. Reparations are due, and that's true. But in the meantime, what if me and you just supported me and you? I mean, I would say something like the Jews, but you are the... Man, forget it, stay confused and keep serving the system that ain't serving you. Why you think I got O in the back, blowing the blues? And they don't like when I start adding 2 and 2, so I drop clues. Deuteronomy 28, no, that's you. If you ain't rocking with this, your problems are bigger. You're subconsciously aligned with the one who put the trigger. With this baton in my hand, I ain't claiming no dude, but I was moved. So yo, this marathon continues, and I know you probably never heard of most of this stuff, but you got that search on your phone, man, look it up. Our products are not inferior. The lies they telling us. We're building a black business in America is rough. If you can't buy in bulk, it drives the price up. Yep, you might have to spend a couple extra bucks. Small price to pay for peace of mind and health. Building black wealth, spend money with yourself. It's a small price to pay for your freedom and health. Building black wealth, spend money with yourself. No excuses. No excuses. Building black wealth, spend money with yourself. No excuses. No excuses. Building black wealth, spending money with yourself.
Yo! You know what it is, baby. If you can read this, building black wealth, I gotta start this off right. Happy Black History Month to all of my people all over the world, any and everywhere who is watching this feed. If you don't know what it is the 2021 8th annual of Through the Eyes of Art. Okay, I got a lot of names going on. 8th annual Through the Eyes of Art. We are typically up inside the Mopop Museum, the Museum of Pop Culture, the dopest museum in the Northwest, formerly owned by Paul Allen. Salute to the billionaire who passed away, man, on the Seahawks, the Portland Trailblazers. I gotta shout him out because he's been repping for the Northwest. But today, it is building Black wealth with the Mopop. We call this the cookout. And soon you're gonna know why it's the cookout, because when I tell you we doing some food, we are doing some food. This is presented and brought to you by none other than Safeway, who has been feeding Black communities for a very, very long time. So shout out to Safeway, shout out to the Museum of Pop Culture, and all of our partners. I'm gonna run them down for you just so you know who's rocking with us. Starting off right here, you know how you're like looking at the Zoom thing and you put up the wrong thumb? That's what I did. Starting right here, we got the Collective. That's where I'm at, right here in Seattle, Washington. I'm actually across the street from Amazon right now, if that's your thing, right? But today, we are rocking live at the Collective. Shout out to the Collective and to all of my partners. I'll run them down for you. Of course, we got the Seattle Seahawks. Salute to them. Please don't trade Russell Wilson. Just a thought. Anyways, also we've got Converge Media, my favorite media company in the Northwest, Africa Town. It wouldn't be right if we didn't rep for the people. The Seattle Emerald, you guys know what they are. They hold down the South End, all of my people out South. Of course, we've also got Channel ATV and the Hotel Theodore, who has been housing folks and rocking with us for this entire Black History Month. So shout out to them. We've had programming every Friday on the Mopop's websites and online. Thank you to everybody who has been supporting this entire movement. We called it the cookout because in Black communities, the cookout is not just a place where you go to eat food. It's a place where you kick it, you talk, you rank, you talk bad about sports, LeBron versus Michael Jordan, Tom Brady versus no one. Why? Because he's the GOAT. Anyways, but we are doing another episode of the Cookout. I'd like to expose you guys to some Black-owned businesses that you may or may not know, but we're talking food. It is lunchtime right now. By the time I get done with this, it'll probably be dinner or dinner, whichever you prefer. But you are here right now, getting ready to go through some dope Black-owned businesses. Pull out your wallet, get ready to DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever it is you do. I need you guys to support these businesses. We've got some dope stuff. We've got a sister who is selling sea moss drinks. You guys don't want to miss that. We've got a pizza company, Black-owned pizza company, chicken and waffles. We've got soul food. We've got coffee just in case you need that. Ladies and gentlemen, I might put a couple pounds on today, man. But without further ado, let's get ready to rock and roll. Oh, and before I do that, cop a t-shirt, buildingblackwealth.tv. Right now, $20. Go cop a t-shirt. Support this Black business because we are a business supporting other Black businesses. Our philosophy is there's room at the table for everyone to eat. And when that happens, everybody wins. And who doesn't love a win-win? And we're going to kick off this episode with a spot that I frequent. Man, when I come home, this is what I do, yo. Like, it's not like a talk. I told y'all I'm going to introduce, if you in another city, I'm about to introduce you to Seattle. How we eat, how we drink, how we do it with Black folks anyway. But I'm home, we're kicking it, and I want to welcome onto the Building Black stage right here at the Collective, the owners, the operators of the station, Cafe, Louise and Leona. What's good, family? How y'all doing?
Hi.
What's going on, my guy? We're doing great. We're doing great. We're loving it.
Hey, it's Happy Black History Month to y'all, man. You feel me?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that introduction, by the way.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Thank you for it. Yeah, thank you for making me honorary Latino in the Black community. Hey.
My God, look, it's black and brown. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.
Listen, we got the power couple in the building. Now, hold on. I always do this interview a certain way, but I have to do it a little bit different just for y'all. Can y'all give me 1 second? One
course.
second. You feeling me? 1 second.
Hey.
Am I right
Oh
now?
snap! Oh snap!
Am I right now?
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
yeah.
Am I right now? Come on.
Listen.
Hey, for those who don't know, it's the Station Cafe. I'm not just talking about it. I told you. I said, am I right now? I
Listen.
I was there today. You guys wasn't there, but I was there.
I did work. I did work. When I'm off, I'm off, and I run the hell on out of there. So you came when I was off. I was there today for sure.
I'm not mad. But talk to me really about how you guys got started in business doing the Station Cafe. And wait, first tell them where you guys are located and tell us how you guys got started.
Love.
We are on Beacon Hill, one of the best neighborhoods in Seattle, right next to the light rail station, which is where we got our name. We opened 10 years ago. Oh, actually 11 years ago, 2010. And so we decided to give us the name The Station, since we're next to the light rail station. It's easy to find.
Easy to remember.
Easy to remember. We're hard to forget once you come in and meet us and meet our staff and have our coffee. So that's why we're The Station. Why did we open?
The love of coffee, the representation, bringing back to, something that belongs to us. Coffee belongs to black and brown.
Right.
In this case, belongs to blackness. So bringing something that belongs to us, and not that the stereotype that a lot of people thinks and believes that coffee shops belong to white people because white people are the ones who owns, capitalize and owns most of the coffee shops.
Right.
And I know that a lot of people love to hate on the station when we speak. They love to say that we're too radical. But it's like when you're speaking the truth, you're speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying? So like, coffee belongs to black people. Yeah. Coffee belongs to brown people. So you're just trying to have something that belongs to us.
Right.
You know what? To me, all the great people were radical. I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about. Everybody was great ever. You know what I mean? It was like radical, right?
White people get scared, though.
Yeah. Okay. So it's crazy that now I'm going in a whole nother direction because you were talking about coffee being like black and brown, and that is crazy that we've allowed something that you get in Ethiopia and Colombia and all these different places around the world to be turned into something that black people don't tend to capitalize on frequently, some people say. What is it about you guys that allows you to stay active all the time? Like, because you guys are like for everybody. Let me be clear. I don't know anybody who's not welcome at the station, okay? I mean, you know what I mean? And so what makes you guys take that stance and use your brand to like open doors and love on so many communities?
We allow people to talk. We allow people to talk. We open the dialogue. We let people conversate.
It's not a quiet place.
Right. It's not a quiet, but it's a platform. We use the station as a platform for people to talk. We don't allow, any. We allow negativity, but we don't let people just say some random racist stuff or sexist stuff, homophobic stuff, anything like that, right?
Without being checked.
Without being checked. I mean, including myself.
Yeah, if you can't handle being checked for your ignorance, then you can leave.
I love it, sis. I love it. You said without being checked. Hey, in case you guys was wondering, man, without being checked, man, we check foods here. But real quick, before we go down that road, when it comes to the coffee, you guys got, I feel like, what is the thing I drink? I drink like a Mexican mocha or something like that. What is that, man?
Us too.
I guess we make a Mexican mocha.
The Mexican
Our children
mocha.
are now Mexican mochas. The Mexican chocolate.
It's let's do a little history. So coffee was discovered in Ethiopia hundreds of years ago. Chocolate was discovered in Mexico. So cacao comes from Mexico, and they discovered that hundreds of years ago. So the fact that we have two things together, two things that started through blackness and Latino people or Mexican or indigenous Mexican people or indigenous folks, and putting it together, putting cacao, they have cinnamon and stuff, and coffee together is magic. You know that you've been drinking this for years. It's like a kiss from heaven. That's what it tastes like.
That's a good word for it.
Man, the Mexican mocha people is fire. Okay, it was like liquid crack. I was like, yo, what am I drinking?
Pretty much, people come back. I mean, I get you hooked.
Yeah, and it's the real stuff. We're using the real cacao. We're using the real Mexican chocolate. We're not using some like Hershey chocolate, put in cinnamon, and like some people think that, oh, if we add cayenne and put a little cinnamon, then we can call it a Mexican chocolate. Nah, it has to be the real stuff.
The real Mexican chocolate. But if we do add cayenne, we call it the El Diablo.
El Diablo.
So try that next time you come in.
Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Little spicy Mexican mocha.
I'm out at 1, so come before 1 so I can hook you up so I can make it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm there. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
She's the expert now.
So who put who on to the coffee making? Like, come on, man. Let us buy her. Come on.
Well, actually, he started out, we met in 94, 95.
Right.
We met when we were kids. Him and his brother opened up a coffee shop. And probably like a year later after we were dating, I started working there too. So you could say I was turned on to coffee by this man here.
Yeah.
We have to admit that.
I love me some coffee, man.
But the time is almost the same.
No, I don't think so. Her coffee she has the touch, man. There'll be a line out the door. They love her coffee. You know how they say like the messy chefs, the messy cooks are always like the best chefs.
Yeah.
She's that one. She'll make a mess everywhere, but man, her coffee is delicious.
I clean up as I go, actually.
Yeah. A mess.
I do get people hooked.
Yeah.
I think it's because I make it with love. I don't do it just randomly and just throw the stuff in there. I make sure I put the right amount and make sure I'm steaming the milk right and my shots are good. I'm not doing it just to make money. I'm doing it so you'll love the coffee and come back and visit us again. It's just
that's our baby.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Leona, as a Black woman, owner of a coffee shop, how does that feel? Like being an inspiration to other people. When we walk in, you don't know it, but it's a sense of pride. You do it because you love it. For us, it's a sense of pride being able to see and go, yo, sis got a shot. Like, it's my shot. We got a shot. We got a shot.
Right.
That's right.
We got a shot. How does that feel? Do you ever pinch yourself and be like, yo, I got a dope coffee shop?
I do. When I do things like this and I hear these types of comments and stuff like that, I realize, oh yeah, I have something pretty bomb. I feel like I just go to work, I'm just there to make coffee and not be bothered with anything else. But I get these beautiful compliments and people requesting to talk to us about the coffee shop, and it just reiterates how bomb I really am. No, I'm kidding. Because I tend to forget. Yeah. He doesn't forget. I'm so humble. I don't know.
No, I'm loud. I'm loud. Yeah, I walk in there like, hey. As soon as I walk in there, I'm like, hey.
And yes, pretty much.
You guys know one of the things I love about your shop so much is how much you guys represent Seattle. When I walk in there, not only are there people of all communities walking in, sitting, eating, but also when I walk in there, I look up and there's artwork from around Seattle. There's music from around Seattle. There's music playing from Seattle. I saw candles in there today. You're rocking Seattle. I mean, I know you guys have everything in Seattle and everything is like local and amazing. What goes into really the thought behind opening those types of doors for other people?
Intentional. You have to be intentional. For us, it's got to be intentional. So one of the things that I discovered years ago, like 10 years ago, when I opened the station, maybe before that, is that we know tons and tons of friends who are artists, but there's no venues for Black and brown people. There's tons of places for music galleries, tons of galleries, but not enough walls for them. And they will tell them, like one of the ways to be, like one of the racist ways to say it is like, oh yeah, we'll put you in like 5 years from now.
Or February.
Or yeah, we'll put you on the 31st of February. They ain't no
31st of February.
because there's no 31st. So, anyways, so they do that. So we wanted to build a place that was not only for coffee, but it was a gallery. So we've been using our walls at the station since day one. We opened the first station. So her best friend, she's an artist. We put her art the first day that we opened. So we've been doing this since day one. Music, likewise, we get a lot of our people who are DJs. There's only maybe one or two white guys, but they're like down white people that they will put their body right in front of you. Waylon WD-40. I love my guy. But other than that, like we create a spot for black and brown people and mostly black people. So I think that people sees that and they pass the message around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intentional. You gotta be intentional.
I got two last questions. They flagging me on time over here, but two last questions, one for each of you. You guys can do it either way. Tell us what's on the menu. Some of us tell us what is on your menu. If someone comes to the station, what they'll be eating. And then the other question that we're always let's do that last. The one I want to start with is how are you guys doing with COVID? What are the challenges that you guys are facing? And how have you been able to make it through COVID?
It's a challenge. Of course, we don't get as much business as we used to. And it's so hard not being able to have our customers and our extended family, basically, is what I like to call my community, hang out inside the station. That was the spot.
Yeah.
People hung out there all day, drinking coffee, talking, catching up, doing work. And it's so empty and so cold in there now because you have to take your stuff to go. But with COVID happening, we did do a call to action and our community came together to keep us afloat because we did fall back on our bills and our rent and everything because of lack of business. So it's still a struggle, but at the same time, we've had our community is not going to let us close. You guys won't let us go anywhere. So we managed to stay open and keep our employees employed. And we're still serving up coffee. And Jose Luis created a really good breakfast menu because we don't really have breakfast on Beacon Hill. So we're the breakfast people basically right now.
The sandwiches. He
can explain the sandwiches because he's, created them all.
I need you to give me this because my boy Cream, he's a white boy, but he's about that life. And
they love sandwiches.
Hey,
they love them sandwiches.
Swear by your breakfast. He was like, yo, I went in there and he was like, man, it was like one of the best breakfast joints I've had. And I was like, the station? He was like, yeah. I was like, yo, I'm not on. I need to get hip. Talk to us.
Now, listen, we by far, we have one of the best breakfast sandwiches in town. We have by far one of the best breakfast brunch menus in town. We have mimosas, we have coffee, we have wine, we have, you name it.
Biscuits and gravy. Chorizo,
our biscuits and gravy with chorizo is fire. Again, biscuits and gravy with chorizo in it, is a wrap. Game over.
And you can add a fried egg on top.
Man, our food is fire. We have this sandwich called the Bagel Breakfast Delight. Whew, the Bossman. I named that one after the Bossman because he has everything. He's stacked with all this love, hash brown and bacon and egg and sausage and avocado and
cheese.
Ooh,
that's for when you're
chipotle sauce. Yeah. It's insane. Our breakfast is insane.
Look, I don't know how to better say it, man. Give up your sausage muffin with egg and cheese. Go on down to the station. Get yourself some food. Get yourself some coffee. Get the Mexican mocha. Wait, what's the one I'm having tomorrow?
The El Diablo. It just has a little bit of cayenne in it.
The D'Angelo.
Oh, the D'Angelo's good too. The brown sugar latte. We call it the D'Angelo because
brown sugar. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Those two are our most popular.
I'm trying that. I gotta do the brown sugar. People, how can you not love these guys? They're a power couple who loves their community. Their community loves them back. They're representing for all of us. And I said, go. Buy the t-shirt while you're at it. They got sweatshirts, hoodies.
Great. Create black wealth, baby. Create black wealth. And that's all we want.
Hey, little known fact. When I created Building Black Wealth, it was for an event that I was doing down at the Seattle Art Museum about 5 years ago when I first created the concept and it became reality. I called up this couple and said, yo, I want to do this event. I need some coffee. I don't got no money, but I need coffee and I need my people to have some. They showed up. They made sure everybody got coffee. The mayor was down there, all types of stuff. So y'all was really building black wealth from day one.
You have to, man. You have to give that knowledge to your kids, and hopefully the kids to their kids, and keep, you know, building the wealth, building that, you know. And we don't mean like wealth, like richness, but at least like something to have, you know. Yeah. And that's why pandemic is so sad, because it's putting our black folks in a bigger hole, economically speaking, you know. So black wealth is essential. It's very important.
Well, man, we love y'all, man. Peace and God bless. Keep rocking, man. We with y'all.
Thank you, my guy.
You.
Peace. So that was the Station Cafe. Leona, Louise, my people. We are just getting started. I got something else for you. I know y'all think that black folks only do fried chicken. I know you think we only make collard greens. And we do that well, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no! We're doing pizza in a second. But first, I got to get back to my Building Black Wealth. It's still the station I'm representing. Don't go nowhere. I'm about to show y'all what it is. Oh, yeah. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, Building Black Wealth. Make sure you cop the t-shirt. Go to our website, buildingblackwealth.tv. T-shirts are on sale right now for $20. Cop yours, man. Represent. We're not just a black business. We're a black business helping other black businesses. It's Black History Month. We're going all the way up. It's us, the Mopop Museum, Safeway, Seattle Seahawks, and the whole hood is with me right here. We got the collective in the back too. Come on, people. I'm so excited for what we have coming up next. Like I told y'all, you guys think we are doing just like I said, fried chicken, and we knew how to grill, and they make good barbecue. Yes, we do that. You're not gonna make me shy away from that. But I got somebody in the building who you have to meet. If you are in Seattle, 206-253-425-360. I don't care where you at. I'd like to welcome on to Building Black Wealth. Sis, Candy.
Hey, hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Doing pretty good.
Now you own a place that we call Pizza Addict.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
This is how they do it. How did you end up owning a pizza joint?
So it's my husband and myself, and then we have our business partner who's our financial backer. My husband he's always had this passion for pizza, and I've had a passion for pizza because I had a passion for eating it. Good pizza. So, you know, he was taking a ceramics class at the Highline Community. And he's like, I'm gonna build a pizza oven. I was like, yeah, cool, let's do that. So we built a pizza oven, and, you know, Friday nights with the kids, and, you know, we making pizzas. Yeah. So his cousin, who travels a lot, happened to be in New York, and he posted a picture of a fried pizza crust. And we were like, what in the world is that? We have to try that. Like, we have to do it. So we sat there and, you know, we made some dough, some pizza dough, let it proof, got it all ready to go, fried it in the frying pan, took it out, sauced it up, cheesed it up, put it in the oven, and we was just lost. We was just wowed. It was just the best thing we had ever had. Called up my cousins. I said, hey, yo, you got to come over. My cousin lived right around the corner. I said, you got to come over, girl. You got to try this pizza. And she'd be at our house every Friday until we opened the restaurant and getting pizza. So that's kind of how it all started. The planning, putting together the menu and all that. I mean, that was just a lot of, you know, debate going back and forth, trying to get everything right, you know. Yeah. My husband's the science behind it. He does a lot of the critical thinking. I'm the one that's like, it needs more. It needs this. You know, we got to get this right. The sauce, our pizza crust is made from scratch. Our sauce is made from scratch. We used to, prior to the pandemic, we were making our bacon and ham in-house. We ended up stopping that, but we're actually going right back to it. We decided, you know, we said, you know what? The thing that made us unique was we just put love and soul into everything. And, we tried to kind of, cut corners because of the pandemic and us, dropping so low in sale. But we said, nope, we're going to go back to curing and smoking our ham and bacon and doing that in house. We still make our sausage in house. We hand cut all of our vegetables fresh daily. We use.
I'm already a pizza addict. Listen, you're hand cutting vegetables. They're smoking their meats.
Yes.
Now hold on. Tell people where they can find you because right now I know somebody's mouth is watering.
A lot of people don't know. So Pizza Addict is we're located in Renton, Washington. We're about a block west of IKEA. Everybody knows us by the pizza restaurant by the 7-Eleven, the really big 7-Eleven. So that's kind of people will call them. They'll say, "Is Pizza Addict?" Yeah. You buy 7-Eleven? Yeah. All right, we're on our way.
That's what we do, man. Ain't nothing wrong with. That's how I tell directions by landmarks. So, people, it doesn't get any better than this moment right here. For people who know me, they know I'm a foodie. Now, I'm about to get myself in some real trouble, because I'm not supposed to be eating this. My wife is gonna want to kill me, but it doesn't matter because I've got
pepperoni,
and I got the fried crust. Oh my god, I'm ready, people.
Ready too.
I'm gonna make sure my cameraman gets some. I'm gonna make sure my publicist is in here. Yo, Kendra, you want some pizza? Anybody want some pizza? We doing pizza in here, ladies and gentlemen. For the culture, I am not supposed to be doing this, but I'm doing it. I'm going where no man has gone before. Fried crust. Let's go. Oh gosh. Crust is buttery. That's not what I was thinking of.
A lot of people, when they go, so you deep fry your pizza, and we're like, that's just not really possible. So it's just our crust. We shape it a little bit thicker, and then we've got a huge like elephant ear fryer, and we put it in there and we fry it, kind of stir it around in the oil, get it going, and then take it out, drain the oil, top it, and then it goes in the wood fire oven. And that's another unique thing too, we're not just, we don't have like a conveyor belt type of pizza. We are 100% wood fire pizza as well.
Now, I'm not supposed to be doing this. Now, I just ordered some. I got it brought here. I wanted to make sure it was fresh while we was on. So I wanted the real thing. I'm gluten free, and it's okay. I'm not gonna fall over or nothing. I'm good. I don't have celiac. But I'm gonna go ahead and take another bite because it's really good. And people, I'm not even lying to you. If you haven't tried Pizza Addict, you have to go try this. It's completely phenomenal. Tell us what kind of you guys have, toppings.
So with we'll start off, our crust. So we use a low gluten shepherd pizza crust. We also don't mix our dough as long as most pizzerias do. So that helps, bring out less gluten into the crust. So I know a couple of people that have had our pizzas that have gluten intolerant issues, and they've actually said that they've been able to eat our crust and it's not caused them any problems. So so that's kind of the start. The dough is actually a recipe that we got from a chef in Croatia. So we were able to kind of get some tricks from there. So we make our dough daily in house. We still hand roll our dough. And then, like I said, our pizza sauce, we use a really top shelf tomatoes that we get. And then, like I said, we cook our sausages. As far as our pizzas, we've got, white sauce pizzas, artichoke, which is a phenomenal pizza. It smells amazing. It's got spinach, artichoke, sun-dried tomatoes, and then roasted garlic, topped with mozzarella cheese, which we use a really good mozzarella cheese as well. Yeah. So that's a lot of our ingredients, they're expensive. We want to make sure that we're getting good quality out to our customers. We want to make sure that everybody's getting, a good pizza, and especially with getting that fried pizza, I want everybody to be wowed by our product. I want them to taste the flavor and taste the love, and taste the passion, you know, not no sweat, but the love and sweat that we put into, you know, into Pizza Addict. You know, it's me. Right now, it's my husband, myself, and then my daughter, Juliana, is working in there full time.
I love family hustle.
So it's all family. Yeah, it's all family. Prior to that, my other daughter, Lydia, she's a UW student right now, so she's you know, focusing on her education. You know, but she was, you know, prior to that, before, you know, she went to college, the girls were working at the pizza shop. So it's, you know, we hired a couple of people, you know, from out and brought in a couple of people, but, you know, we've realized it's just right now it's about the family and building it for our family, you know, my daughters, and that's about it.
How are you guys doing? I ask everybody this really as like a final question, just to see where it is. We're in COVID. It's been tough, you know what I mean? And Black people across the country have been hit harder than others.
Oh, absolutely.
This show has been always about exposing people to business. So if somebody says they want to help, some people say they want to help, and then they don't help. Well, we're giving you an opportunity, right? Easy, right? Go buy a product. You like pizza, go buy the pizza. And at this point, I've tasted it, so I can tell you, don't buy it just because it's Black owned. Buy the pizza because it's fire. So how are you guys doing with COVID and getting through COVID at this point?
So with the initial, you know, when COVID initially hit, we decided to go ahead and close down because we didn't know how big it was going to be. You know, we were kind of worried. So we said, all right, we shut down for a minute. We reopened. And it's crazy too, because right before COVID, we were just about to break even. We're at that point where we're like, we could really start, you know, we're about to turn a profit. You know, this is we're coming up finally, you know, because we've been open in business for 5 years now. So we're down. I would probably say we're at 40% sales still. Most of the businesses in the area they're working remotely. So it's impacting our lunch sales drastically, you know, so it's hard right now. It's really hard. You know, we've applied for some of the grants and stuff, so we're still kind of waiting to see, you know, if we're able to get any assistance. But you know, fortunately, by the blessings of our business partner, he's been kind of, you know, he's been keeping us alive, making sure that we're able to keep going. But you know, we're trying to fight through it. Like I said, we're trying to fight through it, but it's hard right now. It's really hard.
People, I need you guys to go out and buy them out. This is not a game. I need people to get up right now, pick up the phone. I want y'all to go order some Pizza Addict. I'm not making this up.
And we have, you know, more than pizzas. You know, we got wings. I do make, you know, Black folks know how to make some chicken, so I do make the chicken wings. Yeah. I do have fried chicken wings. It's my recipe for my wings. We've got different flavors of dipping sauces that you could do, you know, so we got different salads. Yeah. You know, we're actually bringing out, now we're going into a little bit more culture, and we're doing some birria pizza. So which birria is like a Tijuana Mexican type, you know, dish. So we're like, you know, we can cook. We love cooking. My husband and I love cooking. I you know, every Sunday I'm in the kitchen cooking. I'm making my greens, my collard greens, whatever else. But, you know, I like, some days I'll make some Mexican food. I'm make some Asian food, whatever, you know. So I like to kind of expand that. But now we're thinking, you know, well, let's bring in that. And then I'm like, well, maybe we can do soul food Sundays, you know, at the pizza shop. It's like we could do anything, you know, there, and we're capable of it. So it's like, let's start just doing more. What else we can do, you know?
Well, I'm known around town as the foodie guy, and I don't lie about food, and I'm being honest. You guys are in my top 2 pizzas in the Northwest.
What's another one? I wonder if it's one of my favorites.
It's, you know, it's up in the Capitol Hill area, Palermo.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Puccinelli's. That's one of mine.
I got Puccinelli's.
It's that one's over. Where is that? It's in Seattle. I think it's in Seattle. Okay. I haven't been in a while, but when we were,
I don't.
That's where it's at though.
I've tasted, and I'm saying this to people who get that pizza itch. I promise you, this is better than your Domino's, your Pizza Hut.
Oh, it's
not close. No, this
is love.
I'm trying to tell y'all, this isn't close. Domino's, Pizza Hut, all of that, Pagliacci's, no. And I'm not mad at the people who want to. I'm telling you Pizza Addict on sale right now. They got fried crust, I would eat the whole thing if I wasn't gluten-free right now. But I want to thank you for coming in today. Candace, Sweet, we appreciate you coming to Good and Black Wealth. People, go support her.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Peace and God bless.
All right. Bye-bye.
I told y'all, man, that pizza addict is like crack, bro. Make sure you get out there. Go right now. It's a beautiful day. 206-253-425-360. No matter where you at, I need you guys to go get yourself some of that pizza addict. We're just getting started. The day is nuts. Next up, we have, I can't even say this because it's like one of my favorite nostalgia-wise restaurants. Like, just when you talk about the hood and who we are as Black people, yes, Ezel's is one. It is. Ezel's is one. Eat Ezel's. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about old school and the things that the kids right now are going to be talking about 15, 20 years ago, it's this restaurant. I have to welcome into the place one of the owners, right? Jamie, Beaumont, what's up with your family?
What's going on? How you doing? How you doing?
Man, I'm good.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about, introduce yourself and introduce the restaurant. I can do it, but I feel like that's why you here.
Okay. Yeah. My name is Damon Bomar, co-owner and general manager up at a Communion Restaurant and Bar. We are located in the CD, the heart of the CD, on 24th and Union, right at the bottom of the Liberty Bank building. And so, I'll start off there, man. I'll let you guide it out, but I'll have to start off there. I think that's enough. You know.
Come on, I like it. You know what? Hey, you know what, man? With the dreads and the whole little joint, you're giving me what's my guy's name, man? The singer, bro? You look like I feel like you.
I get two consistently.
Who's that?
It's one. The more recent one is Ty Dolla $ign.
Ah, that's what it is. Ty Dolla $ign, man.
And the other one is T-Pain. That's
no.
I'll be cracking up, man.
Hey, you got the Ty Dolla $ign. I want you to hit a couple songs.
Yeah, come on. Hey, Ty's my guy, man. I like that.
Anyways, man, it's good to have you, bro.
Thank you.
For those who don't know, man, Damon's he's not just cooking, he's actually doing the work within the community. I want to keep this on the restaurant, but this is a man on a mission. This is not just a guy making food and general manager. And no, it is much more than that. But we're here to talk about food today. We're talking business.
Okay.
Let's start. Tell us about Communion, the vision, the name. Yeah. What's the name about?
Man, well, Communion is defined as kind of like a spiritual exchange. You know what I'm saying? An exchange in a spiritual level between mind, spirit, and body. And I think that the name came up, honestly, my mom, who is the co-owner, and, you know, she is the chef extraordinaire. She is the face of this restaurant. She honestly, we thought it was going to be a little bit of a beef when we were going to come up with the name. And then she dropped it and was like Communion. And I was like, oh yeah, that's it. Off that. And so really, the name is about being, you know, kind of like, as you know, the history of the block on 2030 Union, like it's just about a spiritual return almost. You know what I'm saying? And really, really a place where our community can feel at home. You know what I'm saying? Our community can feel, have a sense of intimacy with the space. And then when you come with your people, when you come with your family, your loved ones and things like that, your friends, you know, it's a place where you can, you know, sit and have that exchange, you know, whether that's dialogue, whether that's just, you know, eating great food and, you know, having a moment with the food, or whether that's just being, you know, reminiscing about what this used to be and the community and just seeing the beauty and where, you know, the history and where it's going.
Now, you know what? When I heard the name Communion, I was like, that is saucy. Like it just had that. It's got swag, but then it's got culture.
Yeah,
right? And it's just got like a welcoming, like nature to it. It's everything all around one. So shout out to moms on that.
Yeah. She did that. I was like, because she grew up in the church, and it was a way to kind of pay homage to her upbringing. Yeah. But then also make it, about just like anybody, people can come, whatever faith or whatever background you have, can come and have that experience.
Come on, that's what we do, man. We said everybody can come eat. Everybody's welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With you. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the food, man.
Yeah.
We talking food. We can't get nowhere. And I gotta get to moms. And there she goes.
It's good.
You have to make a cameo. You are not letting him do the shine all by himself. What's up, Chris?
He's so good at it, though.
Come on. Now you gotta introduce yourself, because you're the queen. Okay. You're the one. But the legacy, you've been doing this in our community for so long. We are so proud of you for where you are, and we're behind you. Like, we gotta thrust you guys all the way into the future. But introduce yourself, show some love.
My name is Chef KRISTI Brown, and I'm co-owner with this wonderful young man of Communion Restaurant and Bar, and also That Brown Girl Cooks. And we're really blessed to be here. It's a big deal. We don't take it for granted at all, and really appreciate everybody's support, because it's an interesting thing to be on this corner now. We're at a cross section, for real, for sure. And bringing a lot of people together that might not want to be together, that might not have thought they would ever be in this place together. And we really want to foster that kind of conversation. That was the part where Damon, he's really about the conversation of it all. And so we really appreciate, people being able to have, and looking forward to that time when people can come and sit down and have these kind of spaces where, we talk about these things that matter, over some really good food. So that's really our goal.
You know what this is? You guys' presence where you are is the big clapback. Like, you guys are like that. Yeah, bam, bam. Yeah, we're not going over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, like, yeah, we coming back, right? Like, we're not going nowhere. We're not going quietly off into the night. Little known fact, I keep dropping little known facts. The first time when I launched Building Black Wealth, it was 2 parts. So I did one event that was Building Black Wealth, another event that was called Living Your Best Life, down at the Seattle Art Museum. And KRISTI, you were there speaking about food in our community. So this is kind of like a moment for me to kind of have everything come full circle with you. Just really briefly, you guys talk to me about the food, the love that goes into it, the menu. What was the mindset? You can pull up a chair, KRISTI, if you want. I know you probably going to
might as well.
Talk to me.
She always lets me do the introduction, because and then she takes away from there.
Yeah.
What we call the cuisine Seattle Soul, and it's basically a collection of experiences and a set of homages to her experience living in Seattle, based in the traditions of soul and Southern cooking, and kind of just has like a lot of riffs and innovations based upon the Seattle's cultural landscape. So we have a strong kind of Asian influence, specifically right now, Vietnamese influence. We have a strong East African influence. If you can see, like, we make hummus out of black-eyed peas, and then one of them is uses like a Creole.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, you don't. You make crack out of black-eyed peas.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And like you'll see like a spicy bear chicken on our menu and things like that over lentils. Yeah. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah. Come on. And so if you see the menu, man, we got a lot of different things, spanning a lot of different, but it all fits together in the way. So yeah. You got.
So let's talk about it. Like, what are these Unk wings? What's that?
Okay.
What's that?
So Unk is actually a actual person. Lamont's been with our crew for over 10 years, and He is the master of fried chicken. Like
he's a master of fried foods.
Fried food,
Period. My man's can fry. He had a little puddle of oil. You'd be like, this much oil, and he'll fry something to perfection. I'd be like, bruh. And if he fries at home, you don't even smell it. I don't know how he does it. It's like you can't. You know how sometimes at your house, like you get the fry smell after.
Yeah.
But bro, like on my like he's cooked it at my house and like there was no smell. I was like, did you fry something? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh man, this guy.
So is it like soul food? I mean, I got a list of some of the things here.
Yeah.
If you're hungry, get on down there. They got fried. What is this? Fried catfish pomade. I don't know what the pomade part is.
Yeah.
I seriously love like Southeast Asian food. Like there's nothing about it I don't like. And so, but then it's like, you know, I still like my standards. You know, I like a good piece of catfish. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's see what we can do when we put this together, you know, and it just really works well. It's a beautiful sandwich. You know, you have your catfish, you gotta have your tartar sauce, right?
Yeah,
you know? But if you have your po mi, you know, you gotta have your pickled vegetables, and you know, it just all really works well together. And so it's a mix between a po boy and a banh mi.
That sounds so good.
It's good. It's good. It's definitely by far our most popular item. And honestly, I've had it fresh. It's fire. I've had it cold the next day and it was fire. I was like, yo, yeah, this is because it's something about she makes this it's a pate that comes with it, and it adds like that really adds like a different flavor to it. And honestly, like don't be scared of the pate. It's fire. Like I definitely like it works well with the sandwich, and it kind of brings a lot of complexity to it. Yeah.
We got barbecue shrimp and grits.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What is we doing?
That I had it last night.
Yeah, it was fire.
It was so good. It was so good. It's
like
it's funny because when we eat it here, you're like, whatever. I don't want none of that. And then, but if you order it and then you take it home, like you're not in a work setting anymore. Yeah, it's so good. Good.
So then what's your favorite things on the menu? Come on, man. You got to give me something, man.
What was your question?
Favorite thing on the menu. What's your favorite? And even if it's like more than one item, like what do you guys say? Yo, that's right there.
I'm going to drop my list. Here. I got the list, man. Okay. So I'm going to, look, I'm going to just skip the small bites just because they're all fire. But you got to start off with the roasted corn chowder. So that was one of the things that I told her. I said you have to put this on the menu. So now it's like this buttery, creamy corn chowder, with it's made with oat milk, so it's vegan. You know what I'm saying? And it also has I'm tripping. It has sweet potatoes in it. And so you would think you're like, oh, corn chowder, whatever.
Oh,
like the spices. I don't know how she does it, but the spices that she puts in that joint, it just floats on up, and it's fire. So after that, I'm going with the grilled okra. Like honestly, I don't care. Like the grilled okra is fire. Like we have this seasoning blend called.
Hey man, you know we got a love-hate relationship with okra. Half of us touch it, half of us don't. So you tell me to try the okra.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you.
With most things.
Man, but look, man, that's because you know what? I'm gonna just keep it real. Like a lot of people be serving up frozen okra, or you know what I'm saying, or they overcook it, or it's in like a soupy thing, so it gets real slimy. That notable slimy kind of thing.
But you're not mad at. You know, I think
I'm not mad at the slime. I'm not mad at the slime, but I'm just saying. But there's too much slime.
There's too much.
There's too much.
You have that like a goosey, you know, you have it, and it's kind of slimy, but it's good.
Nah, you know what?
Let me tell you, hold on.
We can't trust her. She's a chef.
It's good for men.
They eat everything. They got.
No, I don't. I really don't. The slime though is good for the men. So I'm just saying, you know, you gotta look it up.
Hey.
So don't be
wrong. Bring on the
So yeah, the grilled okra definitely is top of the line. Then going next, we talked about the po mi. That's definitely in there. And then I'm gonna say, man, that smoky bear chicken. See, so I just want to say, like, so bear is an East African spice. And it's like a mixture of different spices that kind of give you like this kind of deep, rich, rustic flavor. I call it like the Pacific Northwest style jerk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have jerk, from Jamaica. Now it's totally different. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to be, it's not like jerk chicken, but just the way we do it is similar in like the way you interact with it and what you're expecting. You know what I'm saying? So
I love that.
Yeah, it's super fire. It's brined half. You get a whole half of chicken over a bed of lentils, and I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm not gonna say that I love lentils all the time, but these lentils are so fire. And if you just the biggest thing is that we're gonna give you just these. We're gonna give you like these fire menu items and things that you may or may not be used to, but we're really trying to get you to try it out because you may find something new that you may thought that you didn't like, but then it's like, all right, oh, that's actually real bomb. Yeah. So like the menu is designed to be shareable, so you come and order like multiple things, put it on a table with you and a couple friends or you and the family, and then you kind of just eat it all and like eat family style and really come in and have a good time and have an experience, you know what I'm saying?
It's communion.
Yeah, yeah.
It's communion.
Yeah.
What about you, KRISTI? What about you? I know you got something on there that you like, yo. I know this is hard. This is like, I hate when people ask me, what's your favorite song on your album? Man, I don't know. I like all the songs I made them. But here's the point. What are you vibing with right now? I will say this. I go through seasons with my music where every now and then I'm like, yo, I'm on this song right now. I'm on that. What are you on right now?
Oh, I think I'm gonna have to go. It's kind of a tie right now.
What's that?
Because I had it last night. I had the salmon croquettes.
Yeah, oh, you like them? Yeah.
And our remoulade is so good. Like it's super good. It's lemony. It's got the capers and it's traditional remoulade. It's not nothing fancy about it, other than the fact that it's remoulade. So I like that because the croquettes they're nice size. You're getting about at least 8 ounces of salmon croquettes, and so it's a hard.
And this
a lot of these things again.
Fresh salmon, not canned salmon.
Yes,
this is not canned salmon. This is we know the people that went up and casted the line to get us a salmon. We get whole salmons, and they're beautiful Alaskan salmon. So yeah, I'm sorry.
That's why you're here.
Yeah.
So, the croquettes are super good. They come on a bed of yellow rice, and they serve it with some pickled cabbage and a little bit of remoulade, so that's super good.
Yeah.
And then, my sweetheart is the old tafa. Like I said, I really like Southeast Asian food, so I eat soup probably like every other day. Real talk. And so, like, when I had pho the first time, I was like, oh man, what is this?
Right.
But you got your meat. But I'm a meat and greens kind of girl. Like when I say greens, I mean like leafy vegetable. I love greens. I can eat greens every day. So that's pretty much like my combination. So with the pho, it's called an old tafa because it's not a traditional pho by any sense.
Yeah.
But it's got the brisket in it, which is kind of traditional, right? And then we put pork belly in it. And so we got the pork belly, then you got some sauteed greens with some mushrooms, you get some roasted eggplant, then you just pour that on top. And then for the people that can't do the pork, we do a chicken pho, so you can take that and substitute it.
You guys,
it's so good, and it's hearty. And the thing I like about it is, like he said, everything that we really make, it's big enough to share for 2 people, or if you just like to eat and you just have one by yourself.
I'm so hungry. Okay, look, for people who don't know at home, first off, you're on 23rd Union, so you need to go on down and get yourself some food from Union. Everything they're talking about sounds amazing. I know they're flashing me on time, but I got to get them something else that I really wanted to put out on the table here. For those who don't know, Building Black Wealth is pre-shot. So we shot this. You're watching it today. We shot this 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half, etc. Right? So Communion, look it up. I believe they will be open at that time. But tell us, you guys are probably looking and wondering, Why isn't he eating the food and why isn't it here? Tell him what happened, and then we can kind of go into a discussion around that. But tell him where you're at today.
Yeah, man. So today we sadly had to announce our closure for the next 14 days. One of our team members contracted COVID, and man, we really had to make the hard decision to put the health of our team first and put the safety, not only just physically, but also mentally. Keep the health of our teammates, put that first over anything, and then also our community, man. We want to do everything we can to slow the spread and really not be irresponsible with this virus that we got going on here. So we'll be closed to wait the full kind of incubation period for testing. We even before this, we were getting tested at least once bi-weekly. We check temperatures, we sanitize at the door. We have strict guidelines as to what we follow, and we're masked on all the time. And so right now, we're just trying to do the best thing we can, and kind of just do what we know works. You know what I'm saying? And so we'll be closing for 14 days. We're gonna come back better than ever. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come back. You feel me? One thing about her that's just hilarious to me is that she'll be waiting for a day off, right? And it'll be like, oh my, I can get a day off. Yeah. Okay, right. Then she'll have her day off and she cooks at home. And then she'll cook something different and new. And I'll be like, what are you doing? She'll be like, I just love to cook. And like, it's true. And this is the best thing about this restaurant that I love and this opportunity now is that the food that I grew up eating and the food that she didn't do in the catering business or didn't do for events and things like that, you're gonna get that food. And honestly, that is really where she would really be creative and do different things and take risks. It's like it's like shooting 3-point shooters, 3-point shots from half court all day. You know what I'm saying? And making them. So it's just
Steph Curry.
Yeah, pretty much. Look, I mean, look, if you squint, look. But yeah, man. So yeah, we're just gonna take this time, fortify. You know what I'm saying? Continue to fortify our foundation and make sure that everybody's safe and healthy, man. And then we'll come back and definitely get it popping.
Well, look, people, I need you guys to make sure the minute their doors open, you guys are standing right there. Go get yourself some food. I don't care what you say. This food sounds amazing. It's one of them restaurants you can't try one thing. You have to come back and be like, yo, okay, until I get to these 5 items, I haven't tasted communion. So I need to try all of these, and then I can say what I like at communion. You guys know the date yet that you guys are reopening?
It is the 24th.
So they opened on the 24th. It is now the 27th, which means communion is open. So right now, I need people to get up. It's the afternoon. Go on down. Get yourself some food. Tag us. Hashtag.
Come on.
Out. That's our hashtag. And I need y'all to rock with us, okay? So go on down to communion, get some food, say what's up to both of these guys, show them some love, and grab yourself some food. Thank you guys for this interview. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Peace and God bless.
All right, now, peace.
If you from the Central District, South End, anywhere in Seattle, man, you love communion. And if you've never tried it, please take some time, go on down there, support this business. 23rd Union, they just came through COVID. So for them to be back in business, they only been in business a couple of days. You might as well go down there, get yourself something to eat. And while you eating, I'm about to get you something to drink. I got hip to this business a while ago online, and we're in COVID, so everybody's trying to be healthy. And the word CMOS is it's like a buzzword right now, especially in Black community. CMOS. You think CMOS can heal you of any and everything, but we're about to get all the way CMOS in. I got hip to this business. I was so excited about them, and to have the owner here on Building Black Wealth. I can't wait to find out more. So without further ado, the owner of Beyond Body, Jeanette Cage. What's going on with you, sis?
You know what? Busy. And busy's good, right?
You know what? You have to be busy.
Yeah.
You're all over my feed. I just met you, like really just met you, and you're all over my feed. I'm just like, I'm scrolling like, okay. One of my team members was like, they was all into your lemonade. And you know what? I'm sorry. Tell them what you do, what you make. Let's do proper introduction. Talk to it.
So I am the owner of Beyond Body, and I provide sea moss. And sea moss became really big when COVID hit, and a lot of people got really familiar with it from Dr. Sebi. And it's something that's really good for your body. It provides, a 92 of the 102 minerals that our bodies need.
Did you just roll your eyes at the fact that it has 92 of the 102 minerals? How are you rolling your eyes at sea moss? Come on.
It provides a lot of the 92 nutrients that, are 92 out of 102 that our bodies need. That's a great thing. And I pretty much provide different ways to consume it. So I provide lemonades. I provide, I provide a skin product, a body scrub. I have a plain sea moss that doubles as something you can consume as well as apply as a face mask. Okay. I also provide the lemonades are super popular. It was something that I was kind of just doing on the weekends, just testing it out, and it went crazy. I sell thousands a week, it's even more popular than my sea moss, probably about equal, as far as in popularity, but a lot of the kids love it. If you have a texture issue, some people are just not a super fan of the sea moss gels, but when it comes to mine, I don't have that thick jelly consistency. I think of it as, when I was creating this product, I thought of it as, if it's something that, even though it's good for us, right? If it's something that's good for us, we usually, if it's nasty, we're steering away from it, right? It's probably got to sit in the fridge. It's going to go bad. We're not thinking about it, even though I can tell you all these great things that it will do for your body, right? So I thought, how can I get kids to, how can I get people in general, even kids, to consume this? So that's where my flavors come in at. So I do a variety of flavors.
So because sea moss, I've had it before, and like you said, it's like a gel. It feels like jelly, if you will, almost like that, but it's thick and it tastes almost like nothing. Right. If that makes any sense, right? Right. And they say just consume it and put it in stuff, but it's got this kind of, what do I do with this, right? It's healthy for me, but what do I do with it? So your products are exciting for that reason. Before we get directly into products, because we have to do that, people, this is a Black business marketplace. We are buying and selling goods live on air. But before we get into that, where can people get your product at?
www.beyondbody.com, and that's body with an I, so BODI.com.
Beyondbody.com, and without further ado, live on air, I am jumping into the AIDS, baby. Let's get it popping. Hey, I'm gonna get into the other stuff. That'll be more for my daughter, scrubs and all that. But for me, this one right here, we got the blueberry sea moss. Tell me about that.
That's the blueberry lemonade. My lemonades they're all natural, hand pressed lemon. I hand press the lemon juice. They actually are. There's no added sugar, so the sweetener is called monk fruit, and monk fruit is sugar free. So it doesn't. If you're diabetic, monk fruit's okay for you to have. It doesn't raise your insulin levels or anything like that. So when you drink that, when I say sugar free, they're like sugar free. You'll drink it and you'll see.
So you're at the house just lemons? Okay. Listen, I'm so excited for this, people, because I don't drink a lot of juice. I really don't. I'm a water guy because I can't find anything that's real. And then really healthy. And juices are healthy if we could ever get the real ones.
Right.
Wow, that's really good. That is a real, listen,
that one's my favorite.
This is a really good.
So and the only sugars that's in there is the natural, this is just the sugar from the fresh blueberries. That's it. So it's healthy for you. You know, it's with that, I mean, you can drink that in the morning. It's an appetite. So sea moss is an appetite suppressant. So, you know, and it gives you energy. I've had so many people able to kick their coffee and tea in the morning, you know, the caffeine, they're drinking that. So
I wake up every morning and I do like a smoothie in the morning. I make my own smoothie, but this is good because I'd like to be able to, smoothies are thicker.
Right.
That's cool, but it's nice to be able to have something thin every now and then so that you're not having something so heavy. How much sea moss is in this?
There is a tablespoon and a half of sea moss. So your daily recommended dosage is up to 2 tablespoons a day. So most people, you can have a lemonade. Like me personally, I'll have a lemonade and maybe just a tablespoon of my gel each day.
Okay.
But yeah, and there's real sea moss in there. So, you know, a lot of people, I had one person that was just so shocked to know that there was real sea moss. And I'm like, yeah, there's real sea moss. There's a process to it.
People, I'm putting it up there. I got another camera up there that's focused. Get me.
Okay.
There we go. Right there. Hey, we are, come on, it's Beyond Body. Ladies and gentlemen, right now I need you to go to www.beyondbody.com. I need you to get yourself some of this blueberry lemonade, sea moss magic. I ain't even calling it juice. Sea moss magic. We are slanging magic. This is really, really good. This lemonade is fire. I'm going to say this because you've probably heard it before, but I want to say it. You're going to be a multi-millionaire, okay?
Thank you.
This is about to go. They are not going to be able to hold you. Next up, we got our strawberry lemonade. A classic, right? You had to go there, right? Now, are you freshly squeezing strawberries too?
Yeah, the strawberries are pureed in there, and then it goes through a straining process to take out the pulp. So you're not drinking it smoothie-ish. It's still straight juice.
What? So I just need to know real quick, who got you into this?
People were asking me about it and assumed I kind of knew about it. And I seen all these videos circulating where people were taking a spoonful of the gel and making this face like it was nasty. And I'm just, again, I want something that's good. I want something that my kids would enjoy and, you know, not really think about it. And at the same time, make it where there's no added sugar, right? There's no, you know, you buy something, you know, a drink or whatever from the store and you're looking at 50 carbs or you're looking at 50 grams of sugar. I don't want that in the morning, you know, or I don't want that anytime during the day. So it just took off. I mean, after 9.5 years at my job, I was able to quit my job and focus on Beyond Body. And it's taken me to a whole new level.
You're not just gonna quit your job. You're gonna be hiring folks. What are we talking about here?
I do have one. I do have one employee.
Come on, man. I'm not shocked that you're hiring nobody. I am not shocked. I promise you, this is a gold mine, and I can't say the words I want to say because of where we're at, and because this is a G-rated show. But this stuff is fire. This is so good. People. Buy her out. Go right now to her website. I know it's Black History Month. This is not a black movement. This is a health movement, and we all need to get healthier. Buy her out. I want you guys to buy some product. I want you to tweet out that you bought some product, and I want you guys to hashtag the cookout and let us know that you are buying this product because Beyond Body is fire. And before she goes, I need her to tell me about what I have here. So, apple cinnamon. Oh, this is just straight sea moss. Apple cinnamon.
Yep. So that's just sea moss. So every day, you would take 2 tablespoons of that, preferably in the morning. Again, it's going to give you energy. It's going to give you, it helps with your digestive system. Sea moss is an immune booster, and immune system is what we all need to build right now. Is your immune system. So
yeah. You guys see it. You see it.
Yeah, that's a kid favorite because it tastes like applesauce.
I'm just saying, man, come on. If you got yourself a 4-year-old, you do not need no applesauce. This is it. Keep it coming, sis. Talk to me. Where we go?
That's the mango sea moss. That's in my top 3 as far as in sellers. Fresh organic mangoes in there, mixed with the sea moss and some spring water.
You're not playing
Good
around,
stuff.
okay? You are not playing around.
That pineapple's my favorite. That's what I have every morning. Fresh pineapples in there. It's a whipped texture, so it's a fave for sure.
And then you gotta do it, right? You gotta do this.
Gotta do. That's my number one seller. Number one seller. So much of that.
People, I need you guys to go ahead and rock out with this Beyond Body. I gotta make sure it don't wash out. There we go. Beyond Body, right there. Cop that. We doing all types of aids and whatnot, man. Come on, man. Come on. I got this black Shiro on here, man, representing for the culture. Are you guys kidding me, right? If you guys don't buy her, don't come back to build black wealth. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you. When we innovate, man, we innovate. Yo, I want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Man, what part of the town you from?
Renton.
Renton, okay. So you
yeah.
Renton, or you like, yo, I rep the South End or the
I mean, you know, South End. I graduated from Rainier Beach, so
hey,
you know.
okay. All right, man. You couldn't get into Franklin, huh? That's okay.
No. Boo.
It's okay.
Boo.
You couldn't get into Franklin. It's all right. We'll give you a pass. You know what I'm saying? Yo, nothing but love for you. The Net Cage, super dope. www.beyondbody.com. Go there, get your sea moss. Everything's organic, everything's fresh. What are we doing here? Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's what's up. Thanks for coming through.
All right.
If you want to be a supporter of Building Black Wealth, I need y'all to do something. Go to buildingblackwealth.tv and cop yourself a t-shirt. They are only $20, y'all, right now. Get yourself a t-shirt. We're not just a black business, we're a black business that supports other black businesses. And so this is a live black business marketplace where we are buying and selling goods and services from the black community. And all of these businesses are 206-425-360-253 businesses. They are all Northwest businesses, and that's what we're about today. Earlier, I told you guys about communion and how communion represented in the black community the clap back, right? Like they came back. This next business represents for me, like, held us down, right? Like when they was trying to move us, it was like, nah, you know, hell no, we won't go. That's what it used to be, right? So I want to welcome into here the owner of, it's a classic, people, Fats Chicken and Waffles. And for today, this month, because it's Black History Month, Erica Black. What's good? Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are you?
Man, I'm doing so good. I'm doing now the world doesn't know. I'm gonna just drop this on them. We got a project that we did coming out with Fast Chicken and Waffles coming out in like 2 months. So just a little commercial, you know.
Yeah.
I might have the editor drop a little snippet of it for him.
Yeah, let them know.
Yeah. So talk to me about how you went from, I know you from hip hop. Right. So that's where it starts, right? In the community hip hop. How did you get from there to Fats Chicken and Waffles?
You know, really is just something that I've always wanted to do. You know, at the end of the day, it became a thing of, you know, doing music and being a part of, you know, foundation within the hip hop scene in the early 90s, you know, that whole resurgence. And then, you know, just getting older and thinking about what do I want to do? You know, I mean, I could still, you know, rhyme if I want to, but it's like, as I started getting older, I didn't see that's what I would be doing. So I had to set myself up to what it was that I wanted to do next. And, you know, owning a restaurant had always been a passion of mine, you know, from just being a kid, you know, my father being a chef and just having that sense of, you know, community at home and sharing that. And it was just like a part of it's just the next step as you get older, you know, it's just gradually stepping up, you know, and trying something different. And that's all it was. It's like following the dreams.
Now, tell them where you are, where you're located, because I want people to come by right now. Go buy some food. It's lunchtime, y'all. I need you guys to go buy yourself some chicken and waffles, but tell them where you're at.
I'm on corner of MLK and Cherry, the house of the old Catfish Corner. And before that, One Stop Burger. If you're a true head from the Central District from Seattle, I'm going to give you a little history. Yeah, so we right here on the corner of MLK and Cherry where that beautiful Martin Luther King mural is at.
See, when I said, hell no, we won't go.
We won't go, you know. And one of the things, too, though, is that with the mural, we actually had the original artist, James Crespinell, come and touch it up after we opened. And it was a multiple, like, trying to get in contact with them. And then we found them, and it just was magic because it needed to be touched up. And he was thinking about it. And I reached out to him, and he came and just blessed us. So it's awesome to keep that dream alive, you know.
Yeah, and you're like an extension. It's like we keep handing the baton off to the next generation, right? And it's like, yo, this is our corner. This is our place. This is our space. How has the community around, as it's changed, right? It's gentrified. I ain't saying nothing new. But as it's changed, how has the community embraced you, and how have you been able to show love to the community?
You know, it's been like a thing of just letting people be aware because, you know, there's a lot of misconceptions and because of all the gentrification, people were like, you know, what is this? What is that? But at the end of the day, I had to be able to show people that you have to be able to be in business and connect yourself so that you can set yourself up, so that you can set up the next generation and show them how business is done. There's not like one particular way. And I think over the years, it's grown even more because people started to appreciate it once they understood what it was. You know, one thing about our community, I love us, but sometimes we like to listen to what we hear instead of investigating for ourselves. And once people will come, I would just feed them the information and let them know, like, you're talking to somebody who's from the CD, born and raised, still resides in the CD. You know what I'm saying? So when I was growing up, it wasn't nothing but us owning businesses. So it was very important for me to be able to set that sort of foundation again as things was changing. Something had to stay the same. We had to be able to put some soul back on the block. And this space has so much history to it that it was like, when it became available, I'm like, I got to get on that.
Listen, Linda, this is
honey.
You got to get on that. So I have to do something. People, you guys know what it is, man. I can't just talk about it. I got to be about it. So I got me some fast chicken and waffles right here. I had to do it. I had to make sure I got, and you guys can, now what is this? Is this just butter?
Now that butter I gave you was Hennessy butter. You know, we also do a honey butter, but you know, I mean, you know, it's just a little bit of alcohol, you know, and just a little bit. It's all about flavor, a little bit of flavor in there. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you can give them regular butter, but you know, butter, baby, we're going to give you a little bit of that good butter, baby. Some of that little down south, some of that your mom and your daddy will give you, you know. A little bit of that in there.
You know what? This show just got a whole lot better. I can't run to you. Hennessy butter?
Hennessy butter.
Is that all you? I've never heard of it. So
it was just like, you know, we do offer a regular butter too, and we also have a honey butter because we have this really slapping sandwich, a honey butter chicken biscuit sandwich. But then we have the Hennessy butter because this is a little bit of cognac in there, and it's like the honey and then the cognac flavor. It's delicious.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I got hot sauce. I got, obviously, I mean, you got to have your syrup, you know what I mean?
You got to have some syrup.
You got to have, it ain't really, I had chicken and waffles for the first time. My brother took me to do it. My brother Tendai took me to get chicken and waffles, and I was just kind of like, that sounds disgusting. Right? that sounds disgusting. He's like, you don't know? I'm like, nah, I don't know nothing about that. Man, something happened when that chicken and that waffle hit my mouth, and I was like, man,
it's sweet and savory. You know what I mean? It's, you know, that's just what it is. It's like if you in for a little flair, that's how you do it. You know, and then we wanted to be able to have something that was a little bit different than everyone else. You know, you got to be able to have your own style, you know, your own thing that people will remember. That's like, man, you can only get this here. Now, if you see somebody else come up with some Hennessy butter, man, better come holler at me.
Hey, I got your back. So people, I got the Hennessy butter on my waffle. I got I never get to eat this stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gluten free. Don't worry, I don't got celiac disease. I'm fine. But I eat gluten free, but not today.
Not today.
I've been eating my people's food. So I got the hot sauce on some of my chicken. I got I've already put the syrup. Sorry, people, I've been dressing it. I got to get another table in here where I can get y'all to see me dressing the food up. But I'm ready to go in, sis.
Go in, baby.
Oh. No.
It's that
waffle has a mean flavor to it.
See, I think what you put that Hennessy butter on there, right?
That's what it is.
There you have it with that syrup.
Yeah.
Smackathon.
You know what? Because I be on my different tips, right? And when I do that, I love to show the diversity of what we do.
Yeah.
And that's so dope. But I can't say the words I want to say because it's G-rated, but there is nothing like some fried chicken. Ladies and gentlemen, that is still fire. Like,
I mean, at the end of the day.
I'm to the hot sauce. I got to get over there. I love fried chicken with hot sauce.
Yeah. Like Beyonce, hot sauce in your bag, swag, baby. Let me tell you something, baby. And you know, the whole concept for us is, you know, it's Southern. You know, I went to college in Louisiana, you know, so New Orleans, their food has traveled all the way from the Midwest to the Pacific Northwest, you know, and we all as Black people put our flair on it. So, you know, to be able to serve Southern food, you got to have that hospitality, and they go hand in hand. And at the same time, if you act up, you know.
Listen.
That's crazy aunties now.
Listen, if you ever went to Sammy's Burgers, you didn't even have to act up. As soon as you walked in.
As soon as you walked in, you got put to work. And you better not come there talking about what you don't want. I'll never forget, Sammy said, don't tell me what you don't want, tell me what you want. I was like, Lord Jesus, okay, I just want some mayo, bacon, and grilled onions, and some cheese.
Yo. Bam. It's that butter on top of the waffle.
Uh-oh, they're going to be coming for us now.
Oh, they're coming. I'm sending them.
Send them.
Listen, people, it's lunchtime. You need something to eat? Get on down to Fast Chicken and Waffles. Oh my gosh, man. I'm going to get in so much trouble. My wife is going to see me eating all this food. I don't even care.
And you better bring her some.
Yeah, you know. I got.
It's snowing outside.
Come on now. Come on, man. Come in. I don't even know what to tell you.
Smacking. Hey, 5 years in running, baby.
Wow.
Keep it pushing, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I tell people the one thing that I really love about being here and being from here is that I can school people on what they don't know. Give them the history. A lot of people only know what they know. And so when you can give them history about what used to be here prior to what they knew was here, then they're like, oh, okay, well, you from here. Like, yeah, baby, Bulldogs, baby. Class of 87, state champion, baby. I'm all about winning, baby. I be like, Coach, give me the ball.
Come on, man. Come on now. Man, you starting problems, man. Don't make the Quaker of me come out.
Oh, I forgot.
Sorry.
Was the doghouse too full? That's why you couldn't get. What happened? No.
You know what? The doghouse stopped letting gentlemen in. You know what I'm saying?
Let me show you, baby. I gotta represent, baby.
Look, I can't top that in this moment. I'm sorry. I got nothing black and green around here. I'm so angry at myself right now. I'm like, wait,
you should have knew you was dealing with us Bulldogs, but you know it ain't nothing but love. At the end of the day, the beautiful thing about us is that regardless of what school you went to, you know, we always gonna have our little rivalries, but at the end of the day, it's about us building together and growing and showing the youth how to do it, because a lot of us didn't really get that schooling, you know, from the elders. And there was a point in time in our community where we didn't have good leadership. So then things were able to shift the way that they were. Now that we are the next generation of elders, I'm giving thanks to being able to be my age, we have the opportunity to be able to school and educate the next generation on how to work together, to build together, and to grow together. Because, there's nothing more than they want us to do to be separate.
So last question I have for you is, how are you guys getting through COVID? How's it going? We keep saying it. Black businesses across the country have been hit harder than others. And the beautiful thing about building Black wealth, and I love about this show, is people of all communities really come to this show, and then they go support the businesses. They're going, hey, we want to see what are some Black businesses that I don't know about. And so how have you guys made it through COVID? How are things going?
We were able to make our 5-year anniversary during COVID, which was pretty awesome. We had closed down for 5 weeks and then just made adjustments to okay, it's just going to be takeout, and that's what we've been doing. It's not exactly the same, but like I said, as long as there's some water, I'm going to keep swimming.
Hey, listen, man, and as long as I got a boat, I'm trying to lift you up on it, man. We got
you know what I'm saying? But it's working, and as we got some pretty awesome customers, we got some new people, we have all the different things that's happening, which is building awareness. But we just stay fighting. Our people, that's all we know how to do. Yeah. We're survivors. Don't sit down, stand up.
Come on. Well, listen, y'all, this is Erica Black, to be exact. It's Black History Month, y'all. I need you guys to go to Fats Chicken and Waffles. When you get down there, buy some food, and then I need you to post it. Hashtag Fats Chicken and Waffles, hashtag the cookout. Man, and let's spread the word and keep the love going. Thank you for joining us today on Building Black Wealth. I really appreciate it, family.
I appreciate you too, Draze. All right, y'all. Keep it black, baby.
Hey. Peace. That was Fats Chicken and Waffles. Your boy's kind of full, but I saved some room for where we're going here. I told you guys at the beginning of this that we was going to put you on to some places that you may and you may not know. I'm about to put you on to some real legacy in the state of Washington, okay? I got hip to this from my boy, who actually put me on to him, was like, yo, you got to give this cat. He's got a restaurant. He's doing some, I don't know if it's African food or Caribbean food or something. You got to check it out. It's a brother. And I'm like, all right, well, let's go. Man, I had the food and was like, we have got to have this on Building Black Wealth. I want to put you guys, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome into the space the owner of Mojito. What's up with you, baby? How you doing, man?
How are you, my brother? Thank you for having me.
Man, introduce yourself. Tell them about your restaurant. Talk to us.
My name is Lou Morsum. I'm doing this thing for almost this year. I'm hitting 21 years. I started pretty much, from doing dishes and to buying out 4 partners.
Hold on. I feel like I need some theme music. Did you guys hear what he said? I've been doing this. I told you I was putting you onto some legacy. 21 years, started in the kitchen, started from the bottom, now we here. Hey, started from the bottom, now my whole team's here. I'm sorry, Liv. Go ahead, family. Go ahead. Give it to me.
It's been between the restaurant, I'm here in my commercial kitchen next door right now. So I do the mariners, I do the restaurant, so it's catering and the restaurant, so managing both. But it's been 21 years this year heading, and it's been a humbling experience with knowing what with COVID and with specifically the restaurant industry and the bar industry hurting so much, and to be here surviving, it's amazing.
So tell them where Mojito is and what kind of food you make.
Mojito is in Lake City Way, Roosevelt area. It's a Cuban, Venezuelan, Colombian food. At the same time, we do cater. We do specials every month. Peruvian, we do Colombian. We go on and on every month with the specials. But it's been a Latin American restaurant. It's just same spot for 21 years heading now.
Jeez, 21 years, bro. You're an oracle. So I have to know, like, okay, where are you from?
Originally, my family is from Eritrea, but I was born in Ethiopia. When the Civil War broke down, I was stuck in a refugee camp for 7.5 years in Greece. Been in the States since '93. And just, I grew up with the King County Housing Authority, low income housing, Mercy Housing. I'm a medium middle school. I'm a Garfield guy, and it's been a amazing journey. So
I told myself I wasn't getting off this chair today, and you got me off the chair. Brother, if you're not a whole flex, I don't know what is. I mean, come on, man. Africa in the building. Let's get it. So how do you go from being from Ethiopia to serving this type of food? Latin America.
you know when the restaurant opened, those 4 business partners, and start opening 4 locations, 5 locations, and as the partnerships change, pretty much I say it's luck. It's opportunity between owning managing a bigger place or owning a small percentage of a small spot. So I took ownership as a small spot, and throughout the years, when all the other partners were going through it, I decided to, like, hey, let me buy your portion. So it's been a opportunistic, just being ready to perform at the time when you need to be performing.
Yeah.
Knowing that I cannot tell you 20 years ago I was gonna be here today talking to you. It's just how everything worked out. But I'm still a hands-on guy, and I'm the kind of guy who is a control freak, and just I'm a 7 days a week guy. So it's
listen,
humbling.
from one control freak to another, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I could tell y'all the food is good, but I don't want to tell you the food is good. I want to show you the food is good. My man sent me over a spread, okay? I feel like I'm at the cookout itself. I know this is the cookout through the Eyes of Art edition with Mopop and Safeway, and we're doing it big. We got the Seahawks and Africa Town and Converge Media, and you name it, we got it. The Seattle Emerald and TCF. It's everybody's in here, but first thing I got here, I got this salad, man. Everything's so beautiful too, man.
Ensalada palmito. That's a hearts of palm salad with the mango dressing.
I got some onions and some avocado. I'm a salad dude too. So, I like this dressing. What is that?
It was a homemade mango dressing.
Okay. Well, of course I like that too. I'm Zimbabwean, so you start talking mangoes. So a salad is about beautiful color to me. You know what I mean? And this salad is amazing. Let's keep it going though. What are these? I feel like I'm getting an appetizer or something, but what are these?
Those are empanadas, but a particular empanadas from Colombia.
Okay.
And they're made with 100% cornmeal.
Oh.
All my gluten-free people right there. That's it. We have so many different allergies that we deal with. So when they're 100% no flour, just particular empanadas from Colombia. Argentinians, Colombians, Venezuelans, everybody makes empanadas different way.
I'm embarrassed to say this. I've never had empanadas.
Oh my goodness, my friend.
This is good.
I'm gonna have to take you to the zoo tomorrow to show you different animals, huh?
Oh, this is good.
Which one are you having? Chicken, cheese? Which one are you having?
I believe it's chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah. This is good, bro. Let's keep the party going. I'm having empanadas I had a salad. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm seeing this like, I don't even know if we could capture this. Do I got a camera over here? Hold on one second. I got a camera over there that can capture this. Look at that right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you guys see that? So I'm giving you a little visual of it. It's like some chicken in there. I guess that's like a chicken.
That's actually a beef. That's a vaca frita. That's like a Cuban national dish right there.
Mm. Woo! And
That's
then you put the plantains in there with the beans and the rice.
The vaca frita is amazing. That's my number one seller right now.
Is it?
You have to try it.
Yo, that meat is seasoned something serious. It's got like this lemony.
Yes.
But
cilantro, garlic, green pepper, red
yeah.
onions, lime juice.
There he goes.
Huh?
You know it better than I do. You should. Okay. I like you. I'm gonna tell you why. I love plantains, but I know a good place by if they know how to make plantains. Some people really ruin a plantain, bro.
No.
I know it's kind of like, how can you ruin a plantain? Bro, this food is good. People, this meat right here, what did you say was in that? It was like garlic.
Cilantro, garlic, lime juice, olive oil. But the beef is, we boil the special trim for about 6 hours until it shreds. Once it shreds, we chop it up and then we re-saute it all over again.
This is amazing, people. I need y'all to look at all this, man. It's like he said, it's beef. I'm that guy who eats everything on my fork at the same time, but that's me. I like to get that beef. Wait, matter of fact, let me even add a plantain on there. Holla at your boy.
Huh?
We got people in the back. Tell them what's up.
Oh yeah, they're right here, man. Say hi, man.
What up, fam?
Hey, good.
What's up, baby?
What's up with you, Playboy?
Man, I woke up this morning, man. I can't complain. I'm still light skinned. Ain't nothing changed.
Hey, you know what? They said light skins was in there. I said, man, my boy Jay Book been around a long time, man.
How you doing? You looking well, brother? You looking well? How the family?
Man, we just working. You know what I mean?
Good, good, good.
Hey, I'm murking some of this food over here, man.
Yeah.
Now,
As you should. As you should.
This is fire.
Hey, brother, this is my guy right here.
What's happening with you?
What's up, man? This is the one that's behind the all the make sure the details are in, you know.
I like it. I like it. Hey, now what is this other thing? What am I eating?
Let me see. That's the pescado en guiso, the tomato, olives, capers, simmer, white wine.
And that's fish.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you guys see that fish on there? Flavored. Wow.
So we make everything from scratch because we keep constantly got to modify people's allergies, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And once again, we got that sexy plantain, people. This is so good, man. I gotta keep working with this, man. You sent me so much food. It's so good. What's next for you guys? Tell me what's coming. I mean, are you gonna open another spot? How do we get you out south, man?
You know, I have the restaurant and I have this commercial kitchen next door that we do a lot of work with. I'm building a food truck right now as we speak. But but I'm learning to work on my family time and work because I do spend a lot of time at work, and now I have a daughter that I'm really learning to learn my ABCs all over again and know what home life is like, because I don't know that life, I'm a 14, 16 hour every day, and like I said at the beginning, to let go and learn, delegate, and hire a bookkeeper that shows up to your work, and instead of you going to the office and using QuickBooks and taking pictures, and so it's very. I know to grow, anybody could grow so fast, but if you don't have the foundation, then you're just gonna create a chaos,
Yeah. Well, listen, man, you're doing an amazing job. The food is superior. People, go out to Mojito. Give them the address one more time so they know where to find you.
7545 Lake City Way Northeast, Lake City Way.
Look, they've been there for 21 years, people. They must be doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for making the time, man, and effort to help us support, and we appreciate you, brother.
Come on, man. We rocking together. This is what we do. Peace and God bless, man. I want to thank you for joining me once again.
Hey, anytime, man. I'm there for you, okay?
All right. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Woo! I am stuffed, people. I have eaten a ton of food all day. It has been a wild ride, but well worth it. It's dinner, lunch, dinner. I don't know what you call it, but it's time to eat. If you haven't eaten, cop some food. I hope we gave you guys some places you can eat from the Black community that maybe you've never heard. Some of them you've heard of them before, so go have it again. And if you haven't heard of them, man, give these places a shot. You never know what you might like unless you try it. So I want to thank all the businesses that rock with us today. Beyond Body, Mojito, Fats Chicken and Waffles, Pizza Addict, Communion, and the Station Cafe. Much love to all of you guys. And to my partners, my sponsors, the people that make this thing happen, to be honest with you, I really, really, really appreciate it. This could not happen. On behalf of my whole squad at TCF, we want to say thank you to Hotel Theodore, also to the Collective. You see where I'm at right now, right behind me. When you're doing like online stuff, you got the wrong hand. But to the Collective, a super, super dope company that's been rocking with us for a while. I want to say thank you to the Mopop, of course, because they've been our partners 8 years running. We already ready for 9, people, if you know what I'm saying. Of course, the Safeway. There's one on like every block. Y'all been feeding the Black community now for all of my life since I was a kid. So shout out to Safeway, Converge Media, the South Seattle Emerald, Channel ATV, of course, Africa Town, and just all of the people that rock with us, okay? So I want to say thanks to everybody. This is the Cookout Through the Eyes of Art, Building Black Wealth Edition. I'm your host, Draze. Over and out. Keep rocking with us. Oh, and make sure you mask up. Peace. I'm gone.